How would disabled people like to participate in organised activity in the future?
Where things are held, so proximity in terms of home, I think is important for lots of people. I think it's useful for me as well. The physical environment, outdoors and indoors, having a blend. Sometimes in the winter, being indoors can be more attractive. Information provided about the activity, so good understanding in terms of what people can look to achieve from the activity and what types of emotions, so team building, collaboration, all of that stuff. Who delivers the activity? So sometimes people like to be left to their own devices. I know sometimes I like instruction if it's a new activity. Who else attends? I don't have a carer, but I can imagine that's something important to some people.
So one way that we need to be helped is possibly, our local councils should provide free memberships to gyms. I know they provide some membership for those who are most vulnerable, those who are extremely obese and so on and so forth. But for everyone, basically, there needs to be some kind of incentive to get them back into the routine, and also just to get them, exercising more, because exercise, it prolongs life, it prolongs health, makes you feel better emotionally as well, psychologically. In terms of well-being, exercise, if you're on it, then it's brilliant.
It has to be more local, has to be more perhaps smaller groups, something that's easily to join, like a beginner's session. Or
maybe on a council page there should be a section of local groups in your area, and it could tell you everything there is, who can attend, who delivers it, is there any fee, the atmosphere, with Facebook, so we could put it on there, how often it happens, maybe saying the purpose of this activity is to socialise, is to keep fit, is to mentally help you.
Before the activity, it's important to note I felt very, very depressed and I was very sad and disorientated, and afterwards I felt elated and proud and really happy that I managed to go. So I'm really happy about that. We worked a lot on my core because we realised that my core was the weakest point. But simultaneously to this, we were also discussing other things around anxiety and hypermobility, and also helped that the instructor was hypermobile herself. So I felt I could relate and I could trust that that core is what I really needed to work on. The best part of the experience was her humour and the fact that I was able to visualise my body internally and sort of engage with that in that way.
I did try the yoga session, which was really good, and the swimming pool was reopened recently, and the fact that I was able to do both of those, I felt happy. I didn't have any negative emotion. I didn't feel sad. Like, I was really, really happy that I was able to go swimming again. The fact that I haven't been swimming in so long and I was finally able to get back into a pool again